Joining me this evening are some of my favorite analysts. Barry Bad News Barnes is back.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome back, Barry.
Feels good to be back.
All right, all right. And I'm sure Donna likes that too.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And also joining us, former NFL defensive back John Booty joins us for the first time on the Sideline Report.
Well, thank you for having me on the show.
All right.
Yeah.
And Donna Hopkins, of course, is here. She's our first lady of the Sideline Report.
Glad to be here, Marvin.
All right. And welcome, everyone. Let's discuss the latest Washington football news. What were the keys to that victory, Donna?
Overall, when Robert went down, Kirk Cousins came in, didn't miss a beat. I think that they moved the ball around as far as running the ball. They had balance overall. They had some people to step up. Even when Deshaun Jackson went down, they had Roberts to come in. Pierre Garçon only had one catch. But they've got so much talent in that receiving corps. And I think the main thing was that offensive line did an outstanding job of blocking. And, Jacksonville didn't have enough time to figure out Kirk Cousins, so let's, remember that. But he came in and did what he needed to do.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, I agree with Donna on that because, what I saw at the game, the Redskins came out with some energy. And once you have some energy and before the game starts, and you can tell in the air before the game starts, you get out there, you want to go out there and compete, and that's what they wanted to do. When Robert was out there, they was moving the ball around, and he made that great throw when he got hurt, and so that just took that momentum, that energy that they had, and connected when Kirk came in the game.
Did you see anything different, Barry?
Well, the first thing was confidence. That was the first thing I saw, and it was trust. Kirk Cousins come out, didn't hold the ball, he got the ball quick, didn't hesitate, didn't think. One of the best things about watching him quarterback the position is that he threw the players open in opposed to waiting for the players to get open. That made a big difference because oftentimes you have receivers not too far away from him, taking the 7-yard passes, 8-yard passes, really playing for first down instead of trying to get the big time play. That was the thing I noticed that the Redskins did. Back with a good running game, and the defense was able to stay fresh and attack the entire game. Nothing but confidence and trust in that whole game.
And speaking of defense, I mean, they had 10 sacks. John, have you ever been in a game like that?
I played with some great defensive linemen. I've had a couple of sacks myself, but that was amazing to see.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting around the ball, that energy,
Yeah.
and Hatcher was coming up the middle, putting pressure up the middle, and so Ryan was able to get to the quarterback, and when you have the safeties coming in and getting part of the action, that helps.
Yeah.
So that was a plus for that defense. Take that confidence and you build on that. Again, like you said, that trust, that confidence. You take that and go into the next week with it.
And that
Actually,
helps with
Chris
coverage
Baker
too, right?
said that it was 11 sacks. One of his was taken away.
Taken away.
Yeah. But you know what,
say that.
Chris Baker talked about Hatcher being here. I can't believe Dallas let him go because they're suffering right now because of him being gone. But he said that what Hatcher has done coming in is that he's playing that nose position with Cofield being out right now, and that is Chris Baker. So with Hatcher, what has happened is people are keying on him so much, and that's leaving those Chris Bakers and the Rappos and the Kerrigans coming around there, and they're able to put that pressure on the offensive line. So that's what has improved on this defense is the addition of Hatcher and some other guys.
What happened with Jacksonville, their offensive line is not athletic.
Yeah.
They don't move very well, so the Redskins took advantage of that, getting the pressure, getting out, getting around, getting to Chad Henne throughout the course of the game because that offensive line is not up to par to keep up with that speed. That helped out the Redskins, and it will build, and they can take from that onto the new coming weeks, knowing that they can get to the quarterback. They just have to figure out a way how to do it for each team.
And it's a plus when you have a guy in the middle who can plug up the middle and put pressure up the middle.
Oh, yeah.
And over that center, and who's like this quarterback on the offensive line, mess his mind up. You got that other pressure coming in. So that's a plus for the Redskins.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Barry because he talked about speed as far as the defense, and that's been the difference this year is the Redskins' defense has great speed this year versus the previous
Even
years.
in the middle with Keenan Robinson, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Replacing
Only
one
one
guy.
time I'm going to agree with you.
Your career would be awesome if you just listened to me like
I think the addition of Clark, Ryan Clark coming in.
Clark.
Yeah. He got the Super Bowls on his belt, and then he got He's a veteran. He's been here before. He
Yes.
left and come back. He's now back. That's some confidence that he's instilled in
Yeah.
that secondary as well.
Right.
You know, plus when they get the other kid back, what's his name,
Merriweather.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Get him back. You know, it's going to be some more cohesion there. You know, those guys went through training camp together. So now it's all coming together. So hopefully they keep that momentum going, keep that confidence level going. Even though Jacksonville is not that high tier team, you think,
Right.
but any given Sunday,
Exactly.
anybody can win.
Right. And
Yeah, I heard even Trent Robinson, who got the interception, and Emerson mentioned that because Ryan is back there, he gets them in the right places.
Right.
They said he's always telling them where to be, and
Right.
so that's
That's-
really helping.
And not
coverage.
only that,
Yeah.
Keenan Robinson, since he's taken over that middle linebacker position, this is a guy that stepped in and has not missed a beat. And he's fast too. He can cover the run, the pass. So they've got depth there this year too.
Right.
All right.
And
We need
Hatcher
smart
brings that
players.
position. Yeah. And Hatcher brings that, that experience to the D-line as well, making sure the players in the right position.
Thank you,
And,
Dallas.
After being there for 8 years.
Right.
And Ryan Clark, I was going to allude to that you have veteran players that don't have the speed no more, really can't keep up as much. But when you have those young guys out there, you say, hey, listen to me. I need you to be over here. I need you to play containment right here. I need you to drop back. This is what he's going to do. I can read his eyes. When you have those veterans in there like that, it makes the cohesiveness of the team much better.
The chemistry and communication is key. Yeah.
But
Well, I
Marvin,
tell
the
you.
test is this coming week.
Yeah, and you know what? We're going to talk about that later in the show. We're going to also grade Kirk Cousins' first outing, and we're going to grade head coach Gruden.
Sounds good.
I want to see what you guys think about it, his first outing. Okay?
No problem. Sounds
All
good.
right. So we're going to take a break right now, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the NFL, all around the NFL.
All right, sounds
Some
good.
issues, and then we're going to come back later and talk about this upcoming game with Philadelphia. All right, so more Sideline Report when we return. Don't go away, folks.